Mirror.
Our sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
This is too much. Alright, let's look at the box. What's inside the box? Yonkish coin.
Asher sent me this coin. Do you remember him?
Asher.
What a strange place, Essos.
What about the carved eye on the tree?
Ethan made this for me.
Thank you for that information. Next, no. Look at the thing.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Alright, the final thing. Read.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
I don't think I finished my letter. Let's look elsewhere then. A book.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Oh man. All of them
I
are
hope
gone.
to see them all someday.
You know that Roderick's dead. The window.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Not quite. So, oh, it's Mother's letter. Alright, let's read it.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I don't know about this, alright? I can't just ask Marjorie to risk everything for me. Just because, you know, I'm her handmaiden and all. That's even worse. Alright, let's open the door.
One moment.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Hi.
I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
She's ignoring him like she's ignoring any other person.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I am worried.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
Yep.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Oh god, Queen
Cersei?
Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Why would they be talking about House
I hope you're not
Forrester?
in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a coal boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Thank you, cold,
Good
boy.
night, my lady.
It's not even nighttime yet. Why is it nighttime? Hey, Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Talk?
Oh, there's something we must discuss.
Alright, sure. Let's just talk.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together.
You said it. You just said
understand
it.
there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
What? That
She was
bitch?
very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
No.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Oh
I
man,
wouldn't
that
ask
is
this
not
of you
good.
if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Alright,
I'll do
I will
as you
do as
ask,
you
my
ask,
lady.
my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Yeah, I do this and later you help me, okay?
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Hello, that's awkward.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Yeah, I can handle it. I think.
Good luck.
Let's go. It's stuck again. Let's just wait for a while. Let's count to 10, shall we? 1. Alright, done.
You can do this.
So am I supposed to walk by myself all the way there? Yeah, I am, apparently. So, Tyrion and Cersei are here. There's a whole bunch of other people here as well.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Hi. Okay, Neil, yeah, sure, why not?
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Mm-hmm.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet...
And yet what?
For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all.
Uh-oh.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
Uh-oh.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Uh-oh. I might have
I
promised
see.
something a little too much.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Uh-huh.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Yeah. I want to kill you.
You are a girl from
right
the
now.
north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The King, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
God damn it. I have to, alright? Otherwise she'll kill me.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Tyrion. I love
My
you.
sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
I'm sorry, but Cersei, you do that a lot as well. Just so you
I'd
know.
like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Well, Tyrion?
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Uh-huh.
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Yeah, obviously.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord.
Yes, they are.
My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Thank you, Tyrion.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Good. I am.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
I have to.
I'll consider it.
Thank you, Tyrion.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Oh, Sansa. 3
beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I am so in love with you, Tyrion. Hey.
Yeah, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
No.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Uh-huh.
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
I don't know.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. and
Definitely
he's always
not
treated Lady
Joffrey.
Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Really, Sarah?
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
What the hell, Brienne? It's
Ron
right.
and...
What are you doing? Well,
hang on. I got some Skype
Sarah?
messages. Okay, I'm
I
back.
shouldn't have been messing about. This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over.
Sorry.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
I didn't
There's
want
always
to do
someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
Yeah, you're a nice person.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
I have to. I'm sorry. I have to. My family's dying.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Sarah may stay. Sarah, you can stay. I love you.
Go on. Ask.
If you could ask Joffrey to intervene on behalf of my family. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee. If Joffrey could send a raven and tell the Boltons no one at House Forrester is to be harmed.
She'll
That is
remember
no
how
small
I
request,
asked.
especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks.
Oh no.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I won't say anything.
I am well aware of the risk. I can see how important this is to you. I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. That's not good. Ah. I have to. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Don't run away now. Alright, what's up?
7 hells. Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh god, it's Ramsay Snow.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Don't look at me. So,
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
wait, what?
He does now. How much further is it to these?
I think he
forest
just
steps?
skinned the guy alive.
A day, my
Uh-oh.
lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
No. No. No.
There.
Please.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
I'm not gonna move. Please. No. Don't. Don't.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Alright. If I ran, I would have died. No. I'm not running. Why would you go and see it? It's a guy who is skinned alive. God damn it. Garrett, don't do it. No. No. No, I refuse. No, why am I walking forward? I refuse. Look. Look at this. It's the same as what's happening right here. Why would you look at... Oh my god. Fine. You know what? You want to see it? Go ahead. Look at it. Look at it.
Hell?
Do you like it now, Garrett? Huh? Do you like it now? Stupid.